I'm going to talk about now a scenario where, let's say you had a fit, right? And the numbers are great. The guy, girl, woman, lady, golfer, whatever, buys the clubs and they get them, they use them. They're not quite what they really were hoping for, expecting. Okay, is that my fault for not doing the parameters and sort of setting the situation correctly? Possibly. But I always encourage people, A, to pick them up so you can hit them in front of you. But B, if they do play with them and it's not quite what you're looking for, come on back in, come on, let's have a look at it. Now, it might well be a situation where it's a mechanical thing where you say, look, whoa, stop, this is what you're doing, this is causing you massive problems. But equally, you have to be humble enough to turn around and say, it wasn't quite worked out as you want, and it's our job to fix it, right? So, you know, if something comes in and a guy who bought a fair wood, loved it, hit it good, went on the golf course, just struggled with it, okay. We went a little bit too heavy, a little bit too strong, so we came in, redid the process, used the same head, went a little bit lighter, dropped the flex by half a little bit softer. It feels great, fantastic, right? That's our job, right? So don't ever think it's a one-time, one shot. It's a relationship scenario. I want people to tell me it's good or bad, right? You know, there's no shame in saying, oh, I'm not sure about that. Now, equally, if you're after a unicorn, I'll tell you that's not possible. But equally, we want to help you to understand what you've bought and why you've bought it, and it should do a certain job. But equally, we need, you know, that feedback to say that was great. So I think that's something which I think I'd encourage everybody who has a fit, whatever brand, whatever company, wherever it is that you often find the real, if you like, source of the business when it's not perfect. What happens when it goes wrong? Do they fix it? And I think that's a more powerful situation than when it's all rosy and great. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't happen too often, but when it does, you know, I'd like to think that we do our best to fix it. But that's